Yo, Pops, bet you didn't have to push no dollies at your old job, did you?
Guilty as charged. Can you do a refund for me when you're done? Open the register up right now. Move. Give me that ring.
No, it was my mother. Please.
It's okay, Jenny.
What's she knowing about?
It is about a guy who's a knight in shining armor, except he lives in a world where knights don't exist anymore.
My ring.
Think you can be anything you want to be. Change your world. I promised I would never go back to being that person. But when somebody does something unspeakable to someone you hardly knew, you do something about it. Because you can. I'm here about a girl. 16 seconds.
Well, he's a man who has a past that we don't really find out about, but he's sort of a lonely man who struggles with sort of an obsessive compulsive behavior, and who lost his wife. His wife passed away, and and I think it's a good idea. We don't ever actually find out that much about his past, but he has a certain he has a certain skill set.
So here I am and I will not
19 seconds.
Well, you know, Denzel's an amazing actor, and we all know that. So if you're doing action, in any action scene, the action shouldn't be the thing that drives the movie. The character drives the movie. So you never want to lose the acting and the drama within the action. So with Denzel, you know, the goal was to always make sure that the audience got to see Mr. Washington doing all this fighting, which he did, and not to, you know, swing the camera around and make it confusing, so that the camera is like another actor in the fighting. So I can put you as close to Mr. Washington as possible, and you can see what's going on in his eyes. I like calling him Mr. Washington.
Yes.
You know, I don't know what action hero is, but I can only try to play a character, and there are many questions about this character when we meet him. Why does he work in this home mart? Why does he stay up late at night? Why is he so alone? And in trying to answer these questions, and why does he check his watch all the time? And trying to answer those questions, I started doing research about OCD, compulsive disorders, and I just decided that was a part of it. So it gave the character a bit more depth than just some, you know, perfect guy who, you know, it just helped me to understand who he was better.
You didn't take out 5 pimps. You took out the East Coast hub of the Russian mafia.
A man with his skill. I want to know who he really is.
He won't stop until he kills you and anyone you care about.
This goes all the way to the top.
Chloe, well, for me, they were two lost souls, so to speak. They both needed each other. Obviously, she needed him more than he needed her, but ultimately, you know, his character was trying to live in half worlds. You know, it was like during the day, you know, you got to see him at work, and he was very compassionate, and he was kind to her, but he didn't really want to engage with her that way. And then at night, she came to this place to sort of escape, to find her peace. They're both in search of a certain peace, and they needed each other. And so by her coming to the table, which is a scene they haven't seen yet, and engaging with him, she kind of draws him into her life.
Not enough? Because I can keep going. Brick by brick, body by body.
What do you see when you look at me?
What do you see when you look at me?
You know, I mean, for me, it's, I know everything has a rhythm. Everything has a rhythm. Everything has a certain sound and movement. And that's the one thing I learned coming out of music videos, is the movement and sound and how to translate that with pictures and not getting away. So sometimes when I'm filming, I'll listen to, you know, classical music, and sometimes I'll listen to rap music. Sometimes I'll listen to scores. Just trying to find a certain rhythm and pace for me as I'm designing, because I'm already editing in my head what it is. And then also, some of it comes from the movement in paintings, you know, like a Caravaggio painting or Delacroix, or something, you know, where you see a brush of red blood. So it's like being a conductor. So you're kind of I'm seeing it like a conductor, and it's like painting. And it gives you a rhythm and a pace. So the camera's doing this, or doing this, or going in. It's all sort of a rhythm and a pace based on the design of it.
Yeah, I am in the band. It becomes a part of the music. I mean, it's. I'm not listening to the music that he's doing, but I think that he's playing. But I think that I'm affecting what he's listening to by what I'm doing. So
the rhythm comes from him. My rhythm comes from Denzel.
It's too late to start over.
I think we need everyone to take care of the needy. If each one of us took care of one person, you know, I think we'd all have a lot less problems. I think if we're all looking for, I mean, it's a movie, and you want to root for this guy, and you get 2 hours to escape. But in reality, I think we're each responsible for our brother or our sister.
Thing I know.